Hey there, I'm Tamara Ridge, the therapist that's been there, and I recently put a video of the two kinds of trauma responses that can make you feel like you're not healing when you actually are. There's something else that can make you feel like you're not healing too, and that is after you've healed a trauma response. So you have an EMDR session and you work through a deeper trauma that is responsible for one of those patterns that feels like that's just part of who you are, or you have a discrete trauma response. So you're afraid to wash dishes, or you notice that you overeat in response to a specific challenge that comes up for you all the time, or you're afraid of a dog, all dogs. Right? When that happens, and then you heal the trauma response. So now you're not afraid anymore of dogs, or you're not responding in the same way to that trigger that causes you to overeat, or you're not afraid to talk to people anymore. The next thing that happens is that you're going to have emotion. You're going to experience grief. You're going to get upset because that trauma response was there in the first place. So you're going to feel upset and sad and cry, maybe angry, because you had to go through that in the first place. Sometimes when you're experiencing those feelings, it can feel like you're not healing or you're not doing something right. But that grief response is an indication that the trauma response in your body isn't being held down by all of the thick, heavy emotions anymore, and is actually being free to leave your body. So let yourself grieve. Let yourself be angry. Let yourself be upset on behalf of your child self who got hurt because of childhood trauma. That is part of the healing process. If you're experiencing it, please give yourself credit and celebrate and recognize that that was the emotion that held the trigger in place in your body, the trigger response in place in your body. And once you grieve it, you'll be free to move forward without that same response, because the grief is one of the things, all of that emotion that you're grieving was being held in your body and holding that triggered response. Thanks for watching. I'm Tamara Ridge, the therapist that's been there. If you want to join me in my community, just look at the links below and we can help you work through all these trauma responses so you can heal your life.